Hi you guys, so we are going to start today's reading and let me see, it's going to be the reading from the 11th to the 17th, so from the 11th to the 17th, and I know the 11th has already been gone, but it's going to be for the energy for that time period. I'll put the dates in the video. So let's go ahead and get started. I have not had time to really sit down and do a in detail reading. We're going to be taking a look at the Lover's Tarot here, and we are also going to be looking at the karma cards on the current situation and what's going on. So for your lover's message for Aries, we're going to start out with Aries. Three card pull from the lover's message. You have faith. You have the moon. And you have the hangman. Okay. So what I'm getting with this, I'm getting that there is that regarding your love life or your love situation, that you have some faith, some kind of hope. So this can also be like a spiritual romantic commitment in the past that you had. And there was maybe something hidden about it. There was something there regarding this relationship that wasn't quite revealed, which kind of is leading you in the present moment to kind of feeling like the hangman, like, in a position where you're not really knowing what to do. So there might be a problem there that you need to look at from a different angle. If you're looking for love, I kind of feel like you're waiting right now. You're just like sitting back and kind of waiting for something to happen. That's what I have for Aries right now. Let's take a look at the karma cards for Aries. Now we know that the karma cards have three sides. So if you're looking for like what outcome to a situation right now, let's face the question regarding a outcome to a situation. Let's go ahead and get your sign, your houses, and the planets. All right. So let's go ahead for Aries. Your planets right now, you have the South Node, more K2 maybe, in your planets right now, in your houses. In your house, you have the 7th house. And for your signs, you have Sagittarius. So what can we expect from this? Let's take a look here. Your messages or your outcome to a certain situation that you might have in your mind is going to be, there will not be balance, insights to understand. Anxiety about cooperation, the wisdom of and trouble, your partners, resulting from the understanding of. So what I'm getting here is that there is some balance needed. You're having anxiety about some kind of cooperation, and you're needing to gain wisdom. And trouble, your partners, resulting from the understanding of. I would assume that there's some trouble regarding an understanding or miscommunication in partnership. That's what I have for Aries. Let's go ahead and move on next to Sagittarius, your love messages for Sagittarius. You have the Temperance, Justice, and the Lovers. Lovely. All right, so for some of you, sorry, I had to turn on the light there. So for some of you, I'm getting with the Temperance card. I'm more getting that some of you need balance or in a situation right now, or there was balance needed in the past. You're in the present moment, either you're seeking some kind of justice regarding a partnership, or you're wanting some kind of justice out of a situation. And then then you have the outcome with the Lovers. So I'm getting, for some of you, there's a partnership that's coming up. There's some kind of union or partnership that's going to come up regarding a relationship. That's what I have for the Lovers message. We're taking a look now at your planet, signs, and houses. All right, so for your planets, oh boy. We have the North Node. And for your signs, we have in Cancer. And for houses, you have in the 10th house. All right, so I'm getting the message or the outcome to a situation that you might be thinking of. And take this as however it resonates with you. There will be intuition to protect your destiny. Success from attitudes from the past about where you're going. Benefit resulting from the history of your career. So I'm getting some of you that your focus right now needs to be on your career. And the 10th house, which is representing house of finances and careers. That's what I have for Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and move on next to Leo. Leo's Lover's message. The message for Leo. Faith. The Emperor. Strength. That's you showing up there, Leo. So faith, yeah, I'm getting that some of you are very religious in the past. Might have had a relationship that was based on faith and trust. It either could be that your faith was tested, or something to do with a very spiritual connection in the past is what I'm getting. Now in the present, we have the Emperor. Now the Emperor is someone that can provide you with a lot of security. They're very loyal. It's someone that you can depend on. If you're seeking love, I could definitely get this as someone might be coming towards you. There's some kind of energy with some romantic energy or something with financial stability that could be coming towards you at this time. And then I see in the future with the Strength card, which is showing me that your patience, you know, your patience, if you're in a relationship, your patience might be tested. It's more telling me that you need to just stay calm and focused, and keep the courage in your beliefs and your love right now. I'm more getting that you know, the more you focus and become you, powerfully patient, will you will get the love that you desire. That's what I have for the lovers reading for Leo. And now let's look at the planet, signs, and houses. So for your planets, okay, this just wanted to come out. And why not? It's the sun. And we're looking at the blue side here. So the sun in your planets and in your signs, we have in Libra. And for your houses, we have the first house. So your message for the outcome for whatever situation you might be thinking about there is going to be the creation of cooperation to perfect who you are. The gaining of respect for or from decisions about your desires. Things brought to life or light resulting from the fairness shown by your actions. So take that as however as it resonates. You have the sixth house, so getting that you need to focus. You have the first house. And your focus should be on yourself and your personality right now. First impression, your sense of identity, your appearance, and the physical body. Okay, now we are going to move on next to Taurus. Taurus love message. The Hangman, the Moon, and Strength. Alright, so Taurus, I feel right now that a lot of you are kind of like playing a waiting game, or you've been playing a waiting game, and you're not quite sure what to do or what's going to happen. You kind of feel like you're just waiting right now. Now, the Moon is indicating that something is hidden. There is something hidden there that needs to be revealed that you are not seeing. And the Strength card indicating that that your patience might be tested. You might be getting frustrated or feeling like, your patience is tested right now. But it also is there to kind of remind you to keep the patience, which is going to bring out the strength in you. All right. So now let's look at your planet, your signs, and your houses. So for your planets, you have Mercury. In your signs, you have in Pisces. And for your houses, you have the fourth house. So what I'm getting with this is for Taurus, The awareness of spirituality to ultimately experience what makes you feel secure. Many thoughts about or from trusting your psychic knowledge or support. Many words resulting from the indecision of or about your home base or family. And you have the 4th house. Fourth house is representing home and family. So I would pay attention to physically many words resulting from the indecision or about your home base or family. Take that as how it resonates, Taurus. Now we're moving on to Capricorn, and we're looking at what the love messages are for Capricorn. The Lovers, the World, and Wheel of Fortune. That's definitely some good luck there, Capricorn. So we have the Lovers, indicating that there is a relationship, there is some kind of partnership. It might involve travel, which is going to kind of take you to some kind of good luck or good opportunity here. I'm feeling right that you're gonna get a sudden shift in the relationship. It's looking like a positive shift, and it's gonna bring you closer to an opportunity. There's definitely an opportunity or a chance to experience true love here. Now we are looking at the planets, the signs and houses for Capricorn. Your planets, the Sun, wow, in Leo, and your houses are your 4th house. All right. So the creation of self-confidence to create what makes you feel secure. The gaining or respect for or from taking a chance on support. Things brought to life or light resulting from the impressiveness of your home base or family. So take that how it resonates. As I said, 4th house, home and family. So things brought to life or light resulting from the impressiveness of your home base or family. That's all I have for you on that note, Capricorn. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo's love message. The Fool, the Empress, Faith. All right, so I have that you took a chance here. You took a chance on some kind of situation. It definitely led you to something fruitful. That was genuine love. It was led you to some kind of development of a relationship. And in the future, I see faith, which has a lot to do with a spiritual connection. So I do feel with this card that you're on the right path, that you're going to get some kind of love potential. If you're potentially looking for love, you should definitely seek it. It can also mean a time to spend with friends and family, but on the love aspect, I am more getting that you definitely should look into this connection. Which definitely is going to lead you to a spiritual connection. That's what I have for Virgo. Virgo's planets, signs, and houses. Virgo's planet is in Uranus. The sign is in Cancer, and the houses is in the 7th house. Alright, so your message: an unusual example of intuition to protect balance. A different way of looking at attitudes from the past about cooperation. An unexpected change resulting from the history of your partners. Take it as it resonates. The 7th house. Seventh house is relationships. An unexpected change resulting from the history of your partners. So physically pay attention to that. Alright, that's what I have for Virgo. Now we are looking at Gemini, Gemini's love message. Strength, the High Priestess, the Moon. So for the strength, I feel that, you know, you in the past, you had definitely endured or been tested regarding love. With the High Priestess there, I do feel that you went in, there was a lot of intuition. You're definitely thinking about it. This could mean that you're going to receive a gift. And in the future, I see the Moon. So maybe there's something there that isn't quite revealed as yet, that needs to be revealed regarding this relationship. Now let's take a look at the planets, the signs, and houses. For your planets, you have Jupiter. For your signs, you have in Libra. And for your houses, you have the 10th house. So your message is the granting of cooperation to perfect your destiny. Blessing from the decision about where you're going. Good fortune resulting from the fairness shown by your career. 10th house is the house of career. So definitely pay attention to your finances and your career and vocation at this time. All right, that's what I have for Gemini. Moving on next to Libra. Libra's love message. Temperance, the Moon, and the High Priestess. So Libra, there is a need for balance in a situation right now. There's a need for patience. There's also a need for some kind of balance regarding a situation. I feel that there is something hidden about this situation. There's something there that's not revealed, that needs to be revealed, which is going to lead you to some kind of realization regarding some kind of situation. This is more saying tune into your intuition. It's a revelation. It's more of a revelation of some secret that needs to be revealed. That's what I have for Libra. Now let's look at your planets, your signs, and your houses. So let's see here. Your planets are going to be the South Node, which I believe is K2. Your signs are in Cancer, and your house is in the 5th house. So there will not be intuition to protect the power of love. Anxiety about attitudes from the past, about investment, gambles, and other games. Trouble resulting from the history of your creations. So when we're looking at the 5th house, and this has everything to do with creativity and children. Here you need to pay attention to your recreation, to the things that you are taking a chance with, the risk that you're taking. This can do with your creativity, your self-expression, your recreation, your romance, and what you take a chance with. That's what I have for Libra. That pay attention to trouble resulting from the history of your creations. All right. So moving on next. To Aquarius. Aquarius love message. You have Justice, the High Priestess, and the Tower. So you were seeking some kind of justice in a relationship. It could be that you were also treated unfairly. With the High Priest being there, I'm more getting that some of you might be looking at a marriage prospect. If you're looking for love, you might be open or you might be seeking advice about a certain situation. But in the future, I do see the Tower there. So there is going to be some kind of shift or change regarding some kind of situation. Now let's look at the planet signs and houses. For your planets, you have the South Node. For your signs, you have in Pisces. And for houses, you have the 10th house. So there will not be spirituality to ultimately experience your destination. Anxiety about trusting your psychic knowledge of where you're going. Trouble resulting from the indecision of or about your career. And you have the 10th house, which is focusing on career. So definitely focus on trouble resulting from the indecision of or about your career. Okay. That's what we have for Aquarius. Now we're moving on to Pisces. Pisces, a love message. The Emperor, the Tower, and Justice. All right. So for Pisces, maybe something or some relationship or some person that you dealt with that was very stable and provided you with a lot of support. Something changed in the relationship. Some upheaval happened. And now I feel more like you are seeking justice for this situation. So right now I'm more getting that you are there. You're in the middle of some upheaval and you are going to want to seek justice around this situation right now. Let's take a look at the planet, the signs, and the houses. So your planets are in Uranus. Your signs are in Sagittarius. And your houses are in the 4th house. So an unusual example of insights to understand what makes you feel secure. A different way of looking at the wisdom of support. An unexpected change resulting from the understanding of your home base or family. And 4th house has a lot to do with family, home and family. So an unexpected change resulting from the understanding of your home base or family. So that's what I have for Pisces. Now we are moving on next to Scorpio. Scorpio's love messages. You have the Sun. You have the Magician. And you have the Devil. Oh boy. Alright. So I get that you had a lot going on for you in the past. Maybe you were feeling happy. You were feeling great. You were trying to manifest something. But with the devil being there, I'm getting that there is some kind of addiction or addictive energy around this person. I'm not getting that it's you. I'm more getting that it's around this person that you're dealing with. It's an obsession. There might be an obsession regarding someone. Some of you might be in a situation where you're just trying to date someone just because you haven't really gotten over someone else. That's not the energy that we want to go with. So the devil there is kind of representing some kind of addictive energy. Now we're going to take a look at your planet, your signs, and your houses for Scorpio. Uranus again. In your planets, in your signs, in Gemini, and your houses in the 9th house. So what am I getting with this? We're getting that your message is an unusual example of information to explain spiritual values. This is outcome to any kind of situation. An unusual example of information to explain spiritual values. A different way of looking at communication about long-range thinking or travel. An unexpected change resulting from the fluctuations of what is to be shared. You have the 9th house. 9th house representing adventure, travel, quest, philosophy, teachings, adventure, travel. We're more picking up on travel there. So an unexpected change resulting from the fluctuations of what is to be shared. I would definitely pay attention to that. All right, that's what I have for Scorpio. Let's go ahead and move on next to Cancer. Cancer's love messages. You have Temperance, you have Justice, and you have the Tower. So there was balance in a situation there, or there was balance needed in a situation that's kind of leading you now in a position where you're seeking some kind of justice out of the situation. The Tower there is presenting that there's going to be some kind of upheaval or some kind of change regarding this love situation or love partnership. Now, for your karma cards for the planets, we have Neptune. We have Aquarius. And we have the 7th house. So your message is the idealization of genius to experiment with balance. Confusion regarding the discoveries of cooperation. Sacrifice resulting from the eccentricity of your partners. And we have 7th house. Let's take a look here. Your 7th house is your relationships. So pay attention to sacrifice resulting from the eccentricity of your partners. And we'll take that how it resonates there. And those are your messages. And that's all I have for this week. And hope you guys join me next time.